A few moments later.
Can't see contact.
We're going to be discussing the Savage Access 30-06. We've each shot it. You'll see some film here shortly, with all three of us shooting it at different times.
It's like,
Don't be scared.
it's like $1,200. I want to get for that one. First, I don't know if I spend that much on that.
But be prepared. We're going to go through this gun and we're going to be very critical about it. Alright, so we're going to start with Zach's opinion.
Cool. Okay. Savage, as you know, is like the Ford of the hunting rifle industry, bolt actions. Reasonably affordable, comfortable. This one's really light. I like it. It comes with a nice thick rubber butt for recoil, which we'll get to. It did not help, but it
Made that very clear.
it helped me. It came with the free scope.
There's a reason why it's free.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Trigger pull was great. I like the trigger pull on it.
I did not like the trigger.
Really? I liked it. I enjoyed it. Well,
I'm glad y'all brought that up because I didn't really get to discuss that with y'all while we were at the range. But like trying to literally pull. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no. I mean, that was half the reason why the rifle came up off the table because it surprised me. And I was trying to have a smooth squeeze, but it was literally like it was not smooth whatsoever.
this is a great beginner's rifle.
Yeah.
Who's never shot a firearm before.
Yeah. The only thing I've done to it, I added a bipod to it just because I'm an old fart and I need it. But
He's 27.
I wish. Plus 11. It's a nice. I like it as a nice, smooth rifle, but I suggest probably changing out the scope on it. We had a lot of issues today, and I didn't realize until we started seeing it, but the scope mounts were coming loose while we were shooting, or while Georgie was shooting it today, and the scope's not staying true, but I guess that's what I get for getting I mean, they have pretty good scopes, but this one is just not one of my favorites.
It was free.
Yeah.
It was free.
But the 7, because I used to have a Remington 700 and miss it tremendously, should never sold it, but this one's okay. I mean, I will eventually upgrade it to probably another newer Access. But I mean, it's light, it's good for hunting. If you're not like out there torturing it like we pretty much was today trying to get it in line, it's a good scope. I mean, good, not scope, but good gun.
So, if how much, if you don't mind me asking, how much did this rifle retail for? I know basics are like Academy.
When I got it at Academy last year, it was $399.
$399. So $399, you get a good starter. You get a. I'm not gonna say good. You get a starter scope. You get a good The rifle is good. All right. I like how light it is.
Me too.
So
Me too.
I mean, the safety mechanism is so simple to use. It reminds me of a Mossberg safety on a Mossberg 500 on the rear. I mean, personally, I think for $400, I mean, if this is your first bolt action rifle, and this is coming from my opinion, we all entire tutorial, it's a good starter rifle. I think if you're getting the hunting aspect, you're getting to accuracy or marksmanship, I think it's a good rifle. I mean, it's packing a 30-06 caliber bullet. That bullet does not play.
By far. But yes, I do like how light the rifle is. I would be able to run through the woods without any problem with this thing. really the only downfall. We just gotta get a better glass on it.
Yeah.
I do have one flaw. This is just my personal opinion on firearms. It doesn't have any iron sights.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a huge thing for me when I'm looking at a rifle. I mean, no offense, I'm not trying to bring up the past, but if you look at every World War II sniper rifle, they always had backup sights.
Yeah.
They always have backup sights just in case something happened to that scope. And so it was kind of like, even though we were trying to zero it in today, you know what I mean? It would have been cool if we could put, you know, lead on paper, pretty much. And that's not down on the rifle itself, that's down on every freaking rifle that doesn't have iron sights. That's my opinion. But honestly, I don't know diddly snot, I almost cussed there, of scopes. That's not my authority. That's more of these two individuals. But I love that safety feature. What'd you have the recoil? I mean, with the 150 grain, I mean, what'd you feel it?
First time shooting a 30-06, it was it definitely falls in my top 2 of most powerful rifles ever shot. I definitely didn't expect a 30-06 rifle having that much of a punch, and I was even more surprised by the end of shooting it. They were telling me, oh yeah, that was only 150 grain and not 220. So I was like, yikes, okay. But yeah, no, my shoulder's gonna be sore by tomorrow for sure.
What would have been a cool feature for this rifle if it came with a threaded barrel, so you can put like a muzzle brake, something to, you know, compensate you for a little bit. But for literally a $400 gun, I mean, I think it's a good deal. I mean, with a free scope that was included. Again, I don't know much about scopes at all. I know, you know, people use them. So I don't.
One good question is, would you buy a Gucci'd high performance rifle, put a shit optic on it?
No.
Or would you buy a high end glass optic and put on a shit rifle?
That's a damn good question.
Yeah.
That's a darn good question.
Because even if you put a good glass on a shit rifle, you're still going to be shooting good.
Well, I mean, I have the answer for you. I would just simply buy the Gucci'd out gun and not buy a fucking scope. Therefore, I win best of worlds. I just don't.
How would you name it?
Iron sights. It's Gucci'd out. It has iron sights.
At 500 meters?
You know what? You know, if it hits, it hits. Good chance of it not hitting, but it hits.
That's what he said.
But honestly, I mean, aesthetic wise, like I think it looks sharp. But
Oh, it's a
looks
beautiful
nice.
rifle, yeah. Pretty rifle.
You want to talk about the action? The bolt action? Jordan?
It's not the smoothest of bolt actions that I've had. I can tell you that right now.
I can agree with that, yeah. The action on loading around, yeah, see, I can get a lot of resistance right there.
Yeah.
And this is a modern rifle.
See, there it is.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not easy.
Yeah.
But then again, how many times have we done that total now?
Yeah.
Oh, it just needs to get worked in.
Yeah.
Broken in, yeah.
Yeah, broken in. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Just see, I mean, okay, World War II rifles, mostly were all bolt action, same with World War I. That is a stiff bolt. I fired the Enfields, I fired Springfields, I fired Mosin Nagants, I fired even a Carcano. Dad used to have a Carcano back in the day. And that thing it was like butter. You know, this one, I think you're right, it just needs to be broken in.
But we don't put 40 rounds through it. So.
That's
40
it, yeah.
rounds and 40 ounces of oil, too.
Yeah, 40 ounces of
Yeah,
oil.
I tend to over oil my stuff, and that's my fault.
Well, it's all good, dude. It's all good. You just want to make sure it's properly lubed.
You live and you learn.
Yeah.
But,
Proper lubrication is always key.
so would you guys buy this rifle? Or would you buy it? Let's say we didn't know anything about the scope. Okay. Would you buy it $400 for a 30-06 bolt action rifle? I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably jump on it.
I would.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would.
Now, what was it? $400 with the scope, or was it cheaper without the scope? Did they have like two options?
It was a combo.
It was a combo deal. All right. So
Or as they say in the State Farm, it's a bundle.
it's a bundle. You do have your sling mounts.
Yeah, I have this one's an aftermarket because it's in with my it's in with my bipod.
To pull the trigger right now, it's literally not moving. I don't feel it moving. I'm putting, now you see it moved?
Yep.
I'm putting more and more and more. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Watch. Don't. More. It's not even moving. Not even moving. There, now it finally moved. Yeah, I hate the trigger. That's the very first thing I would change on this rifle though, is the trigger. Very first thing.
Me and you also are both. You got a 2-stage trigger in yours, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Me and you are both used to 2-stage triggers in our AR platforms.
The old Remington 700 I had.
Mine did too. Mine had a smooth trigger.
Yeah, and you only had to pull it back that far.
Yeah, it was like that. Boom.
Yeah, boom. Touch the trigger and it would go off. But yeah, as a newbie, 30-06, I would buy it and change the trigger on it and put better glass on it and then call it a day.
Muzzle brake. Iron sights. That's the only thing I would change on it. I mean, obviously I'm just taking off the optic.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna get a different optic here soon.
I think this would be a fun, like if this thing had an iron sights, I think this would be a fun gun to shoot at 200 yards. I think it would be. Yeah, I really do. Anything like more than that, I don't see it happening. But that's the only thing I would change. Muzzle brake, iron sights. What would you change on it? You already have the bipod there. That's helpful.
I would I'd definitely change out the bolt carrier on it. Put a 2-stage trigger in it, and I would probably an easier bolt to latch and delatch.
But I do like the safety feature. That is pretty. I mean, it's convenient for me. I like it. Now, what is firearms without safety?
A lot of trouble.
3 hours later. But that's all I have to say about it.
Yeah, I've got too much to say about it. I mean, I'd gotten it for hunting.
Many deer have lived.
Yeah, haven't been able to hunt with it yet, but eventually we'll get it ironed out, and.
Well, you had a great experience with your True Glow optic. For a cheap optic, cheap scope, throw that on there. I mean, if it can work for AR.
As long as it can handle the
concussion, the recoil, the 30-06.
Yeah, I will throw one on because I do like my True Glow with my AR. I bumped it, hit it, knocked it over, had the other gun fall on top of it, and it stayed true.
We're about to do a torture test and set it on fire and see how it does. Stay tuned for that. Well, pitch in by you knowing well. But, well, pitch in.
After we shoot your plate, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do a plate test.
Mm-hmm. But that's all we got today on this rifle. We do have a surprise coming to the channel.
We do!
Zach is very excited, and we can't wait to put it on the channel for y'all.
I'll give you a hint. It's a girl.
Soon, and then I think in a couple weeks we're gonna have Georgie leading us in a everyday carry.
EDC.
Everyday carry segment, and we're gonna go through what we all carry for our everyday protection.
So for EDC, so it's like I'm actually pretty excited because we all three carry different platforms.
Yeah.
3 different platforms, and we all know the pros and cons of each one.
There is no set way of carrying everyday carry tools.
No.
Or there's options out there, and we will get into that.
But 2 of them are the same caliber, and one of them's going to be different.
No, it was a fun time. It was a fun time at the range. We did rifle shooting. We also did AR-15 shooting. We also did pistol shooting at the same time. Will got to shoot his 1911, which we'll be doing a review here in the future. We still
I cycled Browning 223 through the Mark 12 today and confirmed that is a go. I don't care what Garand Thumb says. 55 grain ammo still will fucking blow your head off.
Alright guys, well, this is the end of our show today. Again, thank you for joining us. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Turn on your notifications where you can get our notifications every time we post a video. And y'all have a wonderful day. We are Rifleman Reloaded, and we'll see you next time.
Wait! Before we go, what do you have to say? You have your fingers up. It's like you're about to give someone like the pro or the death.
Oh, it's just straight peace
Oh,
sign.
peace
Like,
sign.
Peace.
Sorry it's been 4 weeks since we filmed and edited because it has been a very, 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 very busy last 4 weeks.
Bit of a shit show.
Yep.
It has been. Between all three of us going on vacations one way or the other.
Yep. I've been MIA for quite a long time. I apologize. I've been out, but no. Us three amigos.
I want to say something so bad, but I know I can't.
He had that gender
Say
reassignment
it.
surgery.
Say it.
You just successfully completed gender reassignment surgery.
Gender reassignment surgery.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. He said it, not me. I'm a fucking doctor.
Neither is he.
I was. You said you're a doctor! So, actually, family time comes first.
We'll catch you on the next episode from Rifleman Reloaded.
Exactly what he said.
It's going to be different.
One's the Lord's caliber, to be fair.
Lord Farquaad's
No.
caliber.
No, not Lord Far. Well, actually, that's pretty good. Actually, I like that. But no, seriously, it's in the Bible. It's on page 45. So, trademark.
I don't see the word caliber on page 45.
Nope, but you see a 45 in the Bible, don't you?
And
Our
I
arguments are valid.
also see 556 in the Bible.
I haven't read it that far.
And you call yourself a Catholic.
But the thing is, though, when it comes down to it, it's like I lost my train of thought.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
All right, hold on. Pause for a few seconds and we'll pick right back up into it. I don't care what Garant them.
Before you fuck that up.
Hold on. Cut. All right.
Unless it's a 9mm, and I just make a small little baby hole. Now, if you had a 45,
Make a smaller, deeper hole.
yeah, but still small. Not compared to.
I'm all about the deeper holes.
I'm all about that 45, that bigger hole, that gaping
You're about
hole.
girth, I'm about the depth. It's okay. Yep. I've been MIA for quite a long time. I apologize. I've been out, but no. Us three amigos.
I want to say something so bad, but I know I can't.
He had that gender
Say
reassignment
it.
surgery.
Say it.
You just successfully completed gender reassignment surgery.
Gender reassignment surgery.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. He said it, not me. I'm a fucking doctor.
Neither is he.
I was. You said you're a doctor!
We'll catch you on the next episode from Rifleman Reloaded.
Exactly what he said.
Bye, beaches.
Peace.
That's gonna be edited. Peace.
I said beaches. I
It
didn't
still
say
counts.
bitches.
YouTube can still flag it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of YouTubers that
I
cuss.
know, but they have subscribers.
Uh,
That's the difference. That was